I'm Apple, and I'm a clay artist. I make figurines, charms, and keycaps, and I glaze them with UV resin. In my previous video, I showed you a more in-depth explanation of my glazing process. And in this video, I will just quickly go through helpful hacks I have for tools I use to glaze different types of creations. Squeeze a small amount of UV resin. Then use an old paintbrush and dab just a tiny bit of UV resin. Hold the bottom section of the figurine while you apply the UV resin to the top half. Notice how I'm applying the UV resin in thin layers. This is to avoid unwanted bumps and bubbles forming when you cure your figurine. I usually apply 2 layers to my work. Apply resin, cure to harden it, and then apply a second layer. In areas where there are small details, I use a smaller brush to spread the resin out. Usually it can take me around 5 to 7 minutes to finish glazing one creation. I suppose it's a meditation of sorts. I let it cure for 90 seconds. Here I'm turning it to allow the light to reach all the spots. For figurines with delicate parts, such as Pikachu's ears, which could snap off if dropped, I like to give it a triple glaze to strengthen its hold. Glazing really does require a lot of patience, but you have to do it properly, otherwise you could mess up your entire creation. After I finish double glazing the top, it's time to do the bottom. When glazing charms, I use this wonderful and humble alligator clip stick, which I got from Amazon. I'll link this below. It helps me hold on to the charm so that I don't have to hold it with my fingertips, which will probably give me a cramp. I also DIY'd this mini platform. It's basically a keycap with some blue tack stuck on top. And then I can put my crocodile clip on top of it, and when I'm curing it in the UV lamp, it makes sure that my charm isn't touching the bottom. This is a switch tester, and I don't think I can glaze another keycap without it. Before I found this, I used to hold on to the stem of the keycap, which resulted in a lot of pain and misery. Glazing keycaps is a little bit trickier than glazing figurines and charms, because it's really important that you keep the keycap layer as thin as possible so that it can still fit nicely into the keyboard. I'd recommend using a flat brush like this and gently brush on a little bit of UV resin and spread it out, and then using a smaller brush to fill in the areas where there are some creases or details. For this gumball keycap, I need to make sure that the red bit is properly attached with the dome, which is why I'm adding more resin there to strengthen the connection. Oh, by the way, if there are any dust or like hard pieces of resin that sticks onto your creation that you don't want, you can use a toothpick to gently remove it. I'm And there you have it. Thank you for watching this slow video and for glazing with me. I really hope you've learned something helpful from this video and that your glazing process becomes much smoother from here on. If you would like more tips and videos like this, please like and subscribe this video. Thank you. Bye.